In this video, I'm going to be transforming famous logos, such as McDonald's, Disney, and a bunch more, which we'll get to shortly, into twisted horror versions. These massive companies have spent thousands, tens of thousands, maybe even more on graphic designers making crisp, clean logos, and I'm about to mess that all up. Logos nowadays are designed to be simple, eye-catching, and recognizable from a distance, and they're also boring as hell because they're so basic. In this video, I'm going to be changing that. I'm going to be putting some life, or more like death, into these logos and make them a bit more interesting and horrific. Because that's what brands need, some blood and gore. So let's get right into it. And if you enjoy horror art videos like this, be sure to subscribe. I upload new ones every single week, that way you don't miss out. The first logo is of course the iconic Mickey Mouse silhouette by Disney. I've kept the monochrome colour scheme, or lack of colour scheme basically, and I got some inspiration from Bendy and the Ink Machine. And here's how my first transformation turned out. Disney, you guys want to hire me? No? Alright, I'll keep making these YouTube videos then. On to the next one. I've got my set square out for this. I feel like I'm back in geometry class, ruling all these straight lines, measuring everything up. This one was a bit of a challenge, but see if you can guess what the logo is. I'll give you a hint. They might be the sponsor of this video. Hey, what? I got a sponsor? Really? I haven't done a sponsored video in years. Nice. This video is sponsored by World of Tanks. If you haven't heard, World of Tanks is a free-to-play game with over 100 million players worldwide and is available for PC and other platforms. I'm still in shock that I've got a sponsor. I better get on with the sponsorship or they're not going to pay me. The game has more than 600 tanks, and I've done some calculations, some complicated math, and that's a lot of tanks. There's destroyers, artillery, light, medium, and heavy tanks. And with that much content, there's always new ways to play. Imagine rolling out across open fields, climbing steep hills in a tank, sneaking through forests and tearing across deserts and picking your battles in urban and industrial zones, also in tanks. Rally your teammates, devise a battle plan, and destroy the competition in over 40 battle arenas. Historical accuracy and inspiration mean authentic models and vehicle characteristics that make you feel like a real tank commander taking part in a furious armoured offensive. You can earn experience, modify, and upgrade your tank, creating a steel beast ready for any challenge. Be sure to check out December's holiday OPs that feature daily missions, holiday spirit, good old holiday spirit battling in tanks, and Arnold Schwarzenegger as a commander. You can download World of Tanks using the first link in the description. During the registration, use the code TANKMANIA to get a free 7 days premium account, 250,000 credits, the Premium Tank Excelsior Tier 5, and 3 rental tanks for 10 battles each, Tiger 131 Tier 6, Cromwell B Tier 6, and T34-85M Tier 6. Thank you again for sponsoring the video, World of Tanks, and let's jump into the next drawing. Next up, we're going to do something a little friendlier. We've had our battles in tanks, now it's time to draw a cute little kitty. Aww, hello kitty. Yeah, that's the brand's name. We get it. Real clever. While I finish off this simple little kitty cat, see if you can guess what I'm going to draw on the other side. I'm sure you guessed it pretty quick. I've done a Five Nights at Freddy's inspired Hello Kitty logo transformation. More specifically, based off the toy Chica animatronic. If you picked up on that, I'd be impressed. Next up is another iconic and simple logo that I'm sure you'll recognize right away. It is of course Target, or Tage, if you're feeling fancy. With these simple logos, it can be kind of hard to think of ways to transform them in a fun way, but I've come up with something which I think you might like. Why did I make that sound so creepy? Stick around and let's see how I transform it. I had to go with an iconic Junji Ito horror transformation for this logo. His spiral drawing is so creepy, and I thought it'd be really fun to implement on this target design. In a previous video, I transformed the KFC logo, but this time I'm going to be transforming the arch nemesis, McDonald's. The golden arches, the big M, good old Macca's if you're Australian like me, the reigning, undisputed king of trashy junk food, McDonald's. Strangely enough, this is not my first time drawing a McDonald's related artwork. I know that's pretty weird. I've actually drawn McDonald's mascots as Five Nights at Freddy's animatronics. It was a fun video, and their old mascots were actually really creepy, so if you want to check them out, it's on my channel. To transform this logo, I had the bright and cheery idea of turning the M into a gothic style gravestone. Yeah, I've really killed the vibe with this one. I have a morbid sense of humour. I just want to point out the little hamburgers on the gravestone. See, I'm trying to lighten the mood. I'd put my favourite foods on my gravestone. I think that's better than some lame quote about my life. Just have some pizza on there, maybe a burrito, pasta, southern fried fish tacos, maybe sweet potato chips, Nando's barbecue chicken. I'm gonna need a really big gravestone. Basically, it'll just be a menu made out of rock, with my name at the top. Nice. With another logo successfully transformed, I'm going to quit playing around and move on to the final drawing. Do you see what I did there? Playing around. It'll make sense soon, alright? Here's one for the gamers out there, the Xbox. This is the old school Xbox logo, before they simplified it again into a plain black logo, as everything seems to be nowadays. I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to add extra detail, make it gross and disgusting, so stick around to see how it turns out. This is definitely the most disturbing one out of the logos I've drawn so far. Enjoy, I guess, or don't. Or just watch with a mixture of disgust but intrigue? Whatever floats your boat. We've got torn flesh, pussy goo, a heap of green eggs which are gonna hatch into God knows what. And in my book, that all adds up to a successfully transformed logo. And if you enjoy creepy drawing videos like this, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Thank you so much to all of my awesome patrons for supporting my channel, you guys are awesome. And also thank you to the sponsor of this video, World of Tanks. Check out the link in the description down below to play the game. I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.